Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's as good as we're gonna get today with the camera setup situation. So, hi, I decided to do a mukbang because I just went to Seicomart and bought some food. Now, normally, normally when you do a video, you should start from the beginning and like tell things sequentially what's going on. But I've already been here for a couple of days, and for a mukbang, you're supposed to eat and talk at the same time, so I don't want to run out of things to say. So I'm gonna start. I'll tell you about the food first, and then I'll tell you more things. So, if you know anything about Japan, I'm sure you know about their convenience stores and how great they are when it comes to getting cheap prepared food. Now, the cool thing about Seicomart, which is only in Hokkaido, nowhere else, or there might be a couple in Honshu somewhere, but the neat thing about Seicomart is that unlike the other convenience stores, which sells all of their food cold, I think they can heat it up in the store for you if it's supposed to be hot, but Seicomart has this, what they call hot chef. I think it says there. I don't know if it's focused, but yeah, hot chef. So they actually have hot food there too. Oh, I'm totally lying because at the counter, the other convenience stores usually have some hot prepared food too, but it's just kind of like some fries or a sausage roll, not a sausage roll, but some chicken cutlet or steamed bun with filling. But Hot Chef actually gives you like something like this. Now this specifically, I'm not that hungry, so I just got, what is this? I don't even know, but it looks like a croquette or croquet, if you will. Cabbage and rice, I think. There are some other really good looking stuff, but I'm just not that hungry because I had curry for lunch, and that was several hours ago. But at Coco Curry, they give you huge portions. So I'm still pretty full from that. But yeah, so I'm about to enjoy my hot chef. And it came with this sauce, and I have no idea what it is. Then it looks like it comes with another little type of sauce that looks like mustard, but I really have no clue. Let's see if I can read it. Nope. It's not that warm anymore, but it's okay. Oh, wow, you're a tough one, this cabbage. Tastes like cabbage. No surprises there. I think for mukbang, you're not supposed to edit them, right? All the ones I've seen is just like, there's no cuts. So I feel a lot of pressure, like I can't mess up. I have to keep this entertaining for the whole time, but I really have no freaking clue how to open up this sauce. What the heck was that? Okay, well, this is frustrating. Who doesn't want ink poisoning? Okay. The pen worked, guys. If you need to get a package of something open, just use a pen. Tastes familiar, but I don't know what it is. Good, that's what it is. But I'm not sure exactly what it is. But I know I've tasted this before. It's a familiar taste. As for this mustard stuff, I don't wanna waste any more time with trying to get stuff open, so unless it has an easy tear tab or something. Oh, it does. Oh, it's hot and it's gross. I don't like it. It's like wasabi, but like yellow wasabi that doesn't taste as good as wasabi. Okay, I'm not having that. So the other great thing about convenience stores, which I think I mentioned already, is that the food is cheap and it's like pretty good quality, reasonably healthy food. So this, ooh, that's pork, I think, a little pork cutlet or something like that. So this little thing was 430 yen. Now I'm not going to be offensive like most people do on YouTube and try to convert it to dollars for you, and Americans who just assume that everybody else watching is from America and they're like, oh yeah, so this is like $4.30. No, I wish. I'm from Canada. I wish it was that cheap. So you do the conversion. I don't know what country you're from, but yeah, 430 yen. Like, yeah, if you are American, that is like less than $5, I think. So it's pretty good. And then for dessert, I'll show you that later. I'm very excited about that. I should just shut up and just eat. Probably getting bored. Yeah, this sauce is really good. What is it? Anyway, so it's Monday. My training starts tomorrow. I arrived in Sapporo Saturday night and it took like an hour to find my capsule hotel, which was like one street over from where I got off, where I came up from the underground. Pole Town, as they call it. The reason, I asked several people, I showed them the address I had my booking.com email, confirmation email, and it had the address. However, in the email, I guess they use Google Maps, booking.com. And the address on Google Maps was incorrect. It was like 6 blocks off. So people would direct me, and then I couldn't find it. I'd ask somebody else, they'd direct me somewhere else. Finally, I went into a Lawson, another convenience store here in Japan, thinking maybe somebody who works in a business in the area, they might know other businesses better than just, people on the street. So he actually typed in the name of the capsule hotel, found out where it was, and directed me there. So that was what I had to do, is get somebody to type in the name. Because the location was correct when you look it up on Google Maps, but the address is wrong. So if you're going to stay in Capsule Inn Sapporo, be warned. But it was pretty exciting though. Even though I was, kind of stressed about getting to my hotel, I got to see the Saturday night nightlife in Central City, downtown, I guess, even though it's not really like down, but it's like the main area where all the action is. So that's pretty cool. There's lots of people out, lots of young people. I didn't expect to see so many young people because you hear about how old everyone is in Japan. But there's a lot of young people. Another thing, there's a lot of tall people. I don't know why people talk like Japan is the land of midgets, because seriously, I'm 5'9". I thought I was 5'10", but I went to the doctor recently and found out I'm shorter and heavier than I originally thought. I'm 5'9", so I thought that I would be taller than most people. Maybe I'm like marginally taller than most other guys here. I've seen a lot of guys though that are like taller than me, who look like they're 6 feet, 6'2". And I was kind of surprised. Obviously, I knew there would be tall people, but there's a lot, and lots of people my height and taller. So guys, stop thinking that everyone in Japan is a midget, because it's not true. I've seen some women who are almost my height too. That's not too unusual. So that was kind of interesting. Also, public bath. That's interesting. So my capsule hotel has a public bath on the top floor. I was a little nervous about using it at first. I think all first-time public bath users are a little bit nervous if they're being honest. But I think I did okay. I think I did reasonably well. Didn't make any huge mistakes. One mistake I think I made was I just rinsed myself before I went in. I didn't do the whole soap and everything. So I hope I didn't contaminate contaminate their water too much, but at least I rinsed, right? That's the most important part, I think. But I know better now, so when I went in after that, the 1 or 2 times I went in after that, I made sure to use soap and everything. What else? Yeah, I thought that I would be like nervous about being like butt naked in front of people I didn't know. Because here's the thing. When I was a kid, and even still now, like when I was in swimming lessons, I would always go into the change room. And like, there would be guys out there just like butt naked. They didn't seem to care that, everybody could see them completely naked. I was not one of those kids. I would always go into the change room. I'm still like that. I'm quite uncomfortable with it being naked in front of other people. But the thing about the public bath in Japan is if you have in your mind that like this is how it's supposed to be, like this isn't weird, this isn't unusual, this is normal, then that kind of helps. So yeah, it was fine. And so yeah, Sunday I just basically walked around Central, Sapporo all day. Went, just explored Mega Donkey. And what else did I see that was exciting? I was originally going to I've been taking video clips. I was going to put a little blurb about this food and then throw it in like a larger compilation. But I thought, well, why not just, film the whole thing and make this its own separate video? Maybe it'll help get me more views, Everyone loves mukbangs, it seems. So people have very strong opinions about which convenience store is the best. To me, I haven't really bought that much stuff at them, but I've been into all of them, like all of the major ones. Lawson, Family Mart, 7-Eleven, Seicomart. To me, they all seem the same. Just that, Seicomart has a hot chef, so that sets it apart. Other than that, they all seem the same to me. But I'm sure that I will, start to notice differences as time goes on. But maybe not, because the village that I'm going to be living and working in has one convenience store only, and that convenience store is a Seicomart. There's no 7-Eleven, ain't no Family Mart, ain't no Lawson, on Google Maps anyway. But one thing I noticed is that there are a lot more convenience stores than it shows you on Google Maps, because on Google Maps, it will show a convenience store every couple of blocks. No, honey, there's like 3 or 4 on every block. It's crazy. Okay, so this is what I was so excited about. It's like a pudding. I think that's caramel at the bottom. I've been longing to try these. They look so good. See, that's the thing about here. Everything, the way it's presented is just so next level. Nice. Yeah, not much more to say. It's nice. It's good. I was expecting it to be kind of more like a smoother texture, kind of. But this kind of reminds me more of like a I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. It's good though. Oh, and I left my coffee over here. Oh yeah, right. Prices. I didn't tell you all the prices. I told you the price for this one, so that was $4.30. This was, well, my total was $5.50. So $5.50 minus $4.30. So this was $120. And then after I went back and I got my coffee, that was 100 yen. So yeah, 430 yen for that, 230 yen for this, 100 yen for coffee. It's a pretty spanking good deal. So yeah, just the past couple days I've been exploring the sites, met some of the other new ALTs. They all seem quite nice. And tomorrow we start training. Yeah, this reminds me of when I tried making creme brulee a couple weeks ago. It didn't really turn out, so this is better. But I guess because it has eggs in it, it's basically like, it's kind of like cooked scrambled eggs, but mixed with like milk and sugar. That's kind of what custard is, I think. So you can definitely, because of the eggs, it kind of, it's not smooth like pudding. It kind of like has the fractures. You know, rocks have like their fracture points. Like the pudding has its fracture point. It's like, yeah, never mind. If you've had it, you know what I mean. It kind of falls apart a little bit. Okay, so I guess that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll be back. Maybe with a mukbang, maybe not. There is an okonomiyaki place close by. I was going to go there for lunch today, but they don't open until 5, so I was really disappointed. I was really looking forward to that okonomiyaki. Oh, I've been looking forward to having okonomiyaki so much. So, maybe tomorrow. Okay, bye.